In this video, we are going to cover setting up your Google Drive account for your new business. We'll go over the sections and how you can use them, and then we'll set up some folders. Here is Home, Activity, Workspaces. This is an area where if you have a team, you might have separate workspaces to work on your individual files, and you don't have to worry about having other people see them or well, you actually can do that with everything, but use it as a separate workspace where you're working on things alone. My Drive, that's the basic place where we set up folders. Shared drives and paid accounts, you have access to shared drives, which would be for a team, people on your actual team, not for sharing with clients or anything. These would be internal people on your team. Files that will be shared with you, the most recent files you've looked at, and starred files. So let's start with setting up some basic files. If you're a very new business, you want to set up some new folders. I tend to stick with the basics, as in marketing, sales. I'll create those off the top. Another folder with clients. I don't need. And we can have operations or miscellaneous. Oh, you know what? I'll just call it admin. There, that should cover the general. So you have those main folders. As you can see, you can also organize them or color code them. You can use different color codes, which I love color coding for my calendar, as well as for the folders. For admin, you can use a color, have a different color for each folder, so it kind of defines where. That's one way to organize, in other words. Clients, we'll make marketing another color, be blue, and then sales, maybe another shade of green. So we've got those folders made. To keep them organized, once you start to get a lot of documents here, which everything, the goal is to have this be your storage depository, because typically people will have tools like Dropbox or these other tools to store things. If you have a Google Workspace account, you can do all of that inside of your account. You can store everything here. Now this account has 300 gigabytes. It depends on which account, which tier you buy, how many gigabytes you have. But honestly, if you're not storing a whole bunch of videos in here, you can actually store your videos over in YouTube, and you don't have to worry about using up your storage in here. So we've got our main folders. From there, we can create files and other things. Over here, new. Inside a drive, you can do these things. You can create a folder to upload. You can upload a file. And that could be something that you've got on your hard drive. You've got maybe on an external drive. You've saved it somewhere. You can use your docs. You can create Google Docs, Sheets, Slides, Google Vids. That's a new service where they use AI to create videos, and Google Forms. When it comes to having a new business, you're going to set up your lead generation system, and Google Forms is going to be a good piece of that. You can create Google Forms to have a form that get people to sign up for your lead magnet. You can have a couple of other ways that you use it, but having forms and Google Docs will be the two main areas that you're going to use. And there's some more tools here that are outside of this video. But start off with your main core folders, and within each folder, you will create either more folders, and then you will manage access. If it's just you, then that's pretty simple. You don't have to worry about it. As you see over here on the right, it will show you the activity. Say you've got a file in the admin. Maybe you made a spreadsheet for business expenses and you wanted somebody to take a look at it. Well, you can share access. Well, actually, once you create, let's go ahead and create a folder. Let's create a document. Since we're talking about spreadsheets, we're going to create a spreadsheet here. And we'll name it expenses. Okay, I didn't mean to be there. I meant to do this. So we've named it expenses, and because it's important, we're going to star it so that when we go back to it and we need to search it quickly, we can say search starred or any other things. They make it super simple for you to search things using Google. And then they've got some instructional things with, offering you suggestions. And starting with pre-built tables, you can use this. They've got a blank table. They've got event tasks, content tracker, recruit applicants, project tasks. I'm just going to click a blank table. And it made a blank table. So that's the expenses table. And you can even get AI to help you create something. So that's the table. We opened the admin, so we made it inside of the admin file. If we decide we want to share this, we can share it by adding people's email, or we can list it as anyone with the link, the actual company, or maybe keep it very restricted. And because it's expenses, it will probably stay restricted. But that's how you share. You can insert now. This Google Sheets works pretty much like Excel, but I'm still a fan of Excel. You can do so much more there. You probably can do it here, but anyway. Now let's go back to that spreadsheet is inside of the admin tab. Back to my drive. We've got that. We've got these 4 areas. What else do we need to do here? We need to see how they work with the other parts of our tools. This is Google Drive. This is where we will store all of our documents. And when I say all of our documents, I mean our SOPs for our business, our contracts, our content calendar. You're going to have a content calendar for your socials and for your website content. All of that can go in your marketing folder. You can create a folder here. You can create a spreadsheet with your content calendar and store it here. You can also open your calendar from over here. You can open Google Keep, which is a note-taking tool, which could be very helpful with your Google Drive. So we've created folders, we've created subfolders and a document. And we've also covered the folders or the menu on the left. As you can see, you can get Drive for desktop if you want to have it on your device. Your admin console is once you get a paid account, you have access to an admin console, which you can also access over here. Did I pass it? Oh, here, admin console. And those are the basics for using Google Drive. If you have questions or want to see how to use this and automate some of the forms that you will have going here, such as your Google Forms, stick with me for the next couple of videos because we're going to create all of the sections you need in your Google business account. We're going to create all of these sections one by one, and then I'm going to show you how to automate the different tasks within those sections. Bye for now.